September is National Preparedness Month in the United States, but this video is useful for people all around the world, or off-world if that's your thing. Basically, the idea behind Ready.gov is to encourage people to prepare for disasters, either natural disasters or man-made. This year, we've seen too many of both. That's why the Tech Security and Preparedness playlist was started at Phottix TV. The goal here is to add technology to the mix. Obviously, the bare necessities are important: food, water, shelter, power, tools, stuff like that. But then what? You'll be sitting in your home, or perhaps a tent, bored out of your mind because there's no internet. What if it's really extreme? What if you have to rebuild humanity, but you don't have the ease of searching for things online? While the internet contains lots of information, that's only good if you can go online. That's what this video is about. What if there was a way to save information for offline use? Well, you can. It's super easy too. I'll just set the scene real quick. I used to go to arcades. It was fun. But eventually, all of my favorite spots shut down. Why? Well, who needs an arcade when you can play video games at home? The reality is that the device that you're using to watch this video is like an arcade. It probably can play games that are better looking than even the best arcade games of the 1980s, 1990s, or even early 2000s. Now think of libraries. When's the last time you've been to a library? They're quaint, a nice part of a town. So here's something even more obscure. Do you own an encyclopedia? I used to have an alphabet set of books for looking up basic stuff, but I don't anymore. Most people don't. Why not? Because Wikipedia exists, that's why. Yet, that doesn't do you any good if a catastrophe knocks out your internet connection. I suppose you could play the dinosaur game for a little while, but then what? There are so many ways it can happen. War, weather-related blackouts, technical issues, or perhaps you're just on a camping trip that is far from cell towers. What if you could simply download Wikipedia for offline use? I had heard about that idea before, and I wanted to make this video before, but it seemed so complicated. Yet, since this is Preparedness Month, I decided to try again. That's when I learned about Kiwix. It's an offline reader that makes it easy to view websites offline, like Wikipedia. To get more technical, it's open source software that reads ZIM files, highly compressed copies of websites. Kiwix can be downloaded from kiwix.org, but that website also has a library of content packages. What's really nice is the platform support. Android, Windows, Linux, Raspberry Pi, web browsers, iPhone, iPad, and even Mac. Naturally, I tried that last one. The download is available on the Mac App Store. I was surprised to see that from an open source app, although it has a Spartan design, and I wasn't quite sure what to do with it at first. That's because the app needs ZIM files to function. If you're using the Mac version of Kiwix, then using the website library is an easy way to download a package. There are many to choose from. Even just the Wikipedia downloads, there are many types, as the whole of Wikipedia is huge. You could just download a version with the best articles, or without images. It depends on how much storage space you have available. So, be warned, this is the gateway to data hoarding. The space is certainly at a premium on my iPhone SE, the second edition, but I decided to try Kiwix on mobile too. As comparison, the best of Wikipedia which contains the top 50,000 articles, is over 6 gigs when pictures, but not videos, are included. The app itself is rather tiny, but those ZIM files can really eat up the storage. But wow, it works, and it works well. After putting my iPhone in airplane mode, I started browsing Wikipedia in offline mode. My first search was pizza. I probably was getting hungry at that point, as wow, that picture looks delicious. And if I'm on a mission to rebuild humanity, making pizza is a great place to start. There's also an option to display articles randomly, which could be a way to exercise your mind while off-grid. Anyway, that's the story. I think Kiwix is a great app, which can help lots of people all over the world, especially in developing countries where internet connectivity is not so great.